Hi everyone, how are we doing today? I hope we're all doing great. This video will be posted on Monday, so I'm hoping we'll have snow and stuff on Monday. That's what they're saying. The Pacific Northwest should be getting some snow mixed with rain. We just never know because the sun's out right now. Anyway, I have a couple items I'm going to pack up today. Let me show you. I've got these cards. They're blank cards. So you can write your own messages in them, but they have little poems and stuff on them. Elizabeth Lucas cards here. When I'm an old woman, if you've ever heard that one, it's very popular. I will wear purple, which I find funny is there's no purple on this page. And then how to know if you're getting older. Isn't that nice? So I sold all three of these cards, but I only had 2 envelopes with them. So I've got that. This is a Mercari sale. It's a Pampered Chef decorator for like, I don't know if I can pull this out of here, but that's what it is. Easy accent decorator for decorating cakes, cookies, or anything you want to. Unfortunately, if this was used, which it doesn't look like it was, there is one of the things missing. And there's a mess in there. But anyway, so there's that. And then I have my other electric meter here, which these things are heavy. I don't think the glass comes off on this one. The last one I had, the glass came off on it. So I had to really be careful with that. But this one, I can just wrap it all up because it is all in one piece. So that is good. I also sold this Coca-Cola lampshade. We've had this for quite some time in our garage. And so I was just all like, you know, we're never going to put it together. So I am going to wrap that up, but that will probably be another video because it'll take the time to wrap this. Now this is made of plastic, so I'm not too worried about it, but you know, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't get smushed or anything like that. So I think I will just put that right down here for now. And we'll just wrap up these things and then I'll make another video for the lamp. So anyway, let's get going. Alright, nope, that's not where I put it. I put it over here. So I'm going to wrap these up to keep them together. They won't shift around so much or so. Oh, I forgot to check, darn it. I wanted to talk about an order that I had and see what you would do. It wasn't very much money for the item. It was one of the skeleton keys that I sold, and I don't sell those for very much, obviously, you know, but someone in Tennessee ordered some keys and everything, and I sent them out just like I have with all the others, in the same way. And I was going through my feedback and everything, and I had a negative feedback, and I'm like, why? What happened? You know? And so I looked at it, and I'm gonna put them in here, so this gives it some stability for the cards. But anyway, I was looking at looked at the feedback, and it said, well, I haven't received my item. And I said, well, that's interesting. So I went in and I looked at the tracking information and everything. And I'll tell you what, the items, like I said, they live in Tennessee, have made the rounds. They have gone to multiple places within Tennessee, and they're not getting to the person that actually ordered them. So before I noticed the negative feedback, I wrote him saying, hey, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I want to know what's going on. So I'm really sorry that you haven't received your item yet. They did not respond. They didn't respond to my comment of, you know, I'm going to keep an eye on this. So I hope that everything will be okay and we will work it out or so. And they didn't have any kind of response. So I'm like, okay, fine. So then I love this big bag of bubble wrap. That's what I'm going to put this in. But they never responded. So I'm like, okay, I'll just keep an eye on it. And then like a day or two later, they asked for a refund because they never received the item, which I understand. You haven't received it yet, so I get it. And, but, you know, I wish you had responded to me, at least letting you know that I know that the situation is happening, and so on and so forth, but they didn't write back. So, it's a little, that's just a little frustrating. But then, so I felt like, fine, I wrote back to them saying, hey, I'm going to look into this. It basically says it was a misship or something because it went from one town to another, to another, to another, and all this other stuff. And so it was supposed to be in one area, and it has never made it to the town that it's supposed to be going to. And that's a bit frustrating to me because I know that eventually they're probably going to receive the item, and you know, I'm gonna offer them the refund because, you know, even because I called the post office and I've had to do that before, like, where is this item? Why does it keep saying it's stuck here or wherever and all that? And they don't have any idea of why it's in there. There's no like notes of anything and whatnot, so it's kind of frustrating. I don't know if you've ever seen me cut these down, but I will cut these down sometimes, and then I just tape it up. But yeah, so as of yesterday, the keys still are being distributed around Memphis right now, and so it is what it is, and it's not like these are hard to cut though. It's not like it was tons of money and I'm, you know, not wanting to refund it because I'm going to lose my money and the product. Obviously, I have lots of those keys and stuff. So, I've always been able to cut it, but my scissors are probably getting dull. This stuff is interesting. If you've never seen this packing stuff before, this is clothes. And I actually, when I buy storage rooms, I go through all the clothes, I wash the clothes, and then I decide if I'm going to put them in a yard sale or if I'm going to put them in or sell them online, depending on their condition and stuff, or brand or whatever, you know. I just never know. But I found a company that will take clothes that are tattered, and this is what they do with it. They basically shred it all up and make this packing fiber, which is great. It helps. It's good. It's reusable. It's a way to recycle, which I absolutely love. And so I love it when I get this packing material from either buying something or getting it from a friend or so. I'm just going to tape it up so it doesn't get too all over the place, you know. But I think that's a great way to recycle. I'm not a seamstress or anything like that, so I don't recycle, upcycle clothing. This is how I recycle, is selling things online. So that definitely should take care of that item. Whew. Anyway, back to the key situation. eBay also gives you a certain amount of time that you have to respond to the buyer to give them either their, you know, refund or whatnot, you know. I guess I would only hope is that they actually receive the item, and obviously they've already gotten their money back, but it would be nice if they would change the feedback, you know. So I know that I've seen some complaints that eBay asks you to do feedback as soon as you get the item and you haven't even really had a chance to look at it. And, you know, I like, no matter what, if I'm buying from Amazon or eBay or anywhere that asks for a review, I want to be able to look at it and, you know, see how it works, how everything works out and everything. But when they don't give you enough time and whatnot, you know, then you feel like, oh, that didn't work out like I thought it was going to, and I gave this great review. I don't know. But don't be hasty, you know, about giving negative review, because, you know, that's no fun for anybody either. I will be right back. All right. So, curious, what would you do? I mean, you know, would you have waited? Because, you know, I mean, I reached out to the customer again saying, I see that you want the refund. I want to watch this for another day or two because it is in your local area to where you are. So I'm sure you're going to receive it eventually. But I do understand they have been waiting a month. But I can't help that either. I don't know what the weather's like, where they are, or anything like that, you know. So, and this time of year, it's just not, it can be unpredictable to know when, you know, your item is going to get there. I've actually had a Poshmark sale tell me that it's going to be late because of, you know, the weather and stuff that's out there. So, you know, that happens, and I can't help that. I can't prevent it, you know. So, you know, but I know it was a month long. So, I hope they get the keys, and that's fine if they do. If they do, like I said, I just would hope that they would change their feedback and stuff, because it's out of my control. Once the item is handed over to, you know, for shipping and stuff, you know, it's pretty much out of my control. I can't do anything else. So you just got to rely on the shipping service to do it. So anyway, I'll trim this all down. That's probably why I turned that. I'll just cut that down. All right. I love that I can make a box for an item and stuff. So since this is a Mercari purchase, I'm going to put my special delivery wrapping on it. And then I'll put the ship. I'm not done. I've got to wrap it. But I can see that our time is almost at 15 minutes. And I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And the weather is good for you. And let's pray for some snow in the Pacific Northwest, because I actually love the snow. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.